Good evening, dread subjects and dread objects, and welcome to another data-rich episode of Blood from a Stone, a tale of love and dread in RPG. My name is Philip, and I am the Dread Master, and I am ensconced by an attractive lineup of players. Say good evening, players.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Players.
They didn't all do the wink,
What?
though. Okay. Data indeed, Sophia. How's everyone doing tonight?
Special.
Amazing.
Glad to hear it.
How are you?
Me?
We
Yeah.
never ask.
I'm fine. I'm tired. I'm in the midst of a lot. I'm in the midst of an unusual amount of work for me. Typically, I live the life of Riley. And whenever Riley gets back, he's going to be real mad.
Who's Riley?
Oh, that's a phrase. I don't know.
I've never heard that phrase.
Who's heard the phrase "the life of Riley"? Okay, thank you.
I have, but I don't know what it means.
I don't know the origin, though, so I'm gonna look it up. The life of Riley.
I have just heard it for the first time, actually.
Like right now?
Yes, like right now.
Oh my god.
It seems to have been. It was first used in the 1920s, and they think that it might have been. It might have been popularized by songs.
A lovable lug turns order into chaos, relying on his family.
No, that's a TV show that used this title
Life of
after the
Riley.
phrase. Yeah, I know, but the phrase predates that.
Okay.
The idiom.
Hey,
The
did
point
you
is-
call me an idiot?
Hey, I'm not an idiom.
Yee.
That's pretty good, guys. That's a pretty good joke. Yeah, I don't know, but I've been tired and busy, but you know what? That just means I'm like a normal. So
Slaving under the weight of capitalism.
yeah, or under the weight of things I agree to. But enough about what I've agreed to. Let's talk about things I haven't agreed to, like tonight's game. When last we left off with our intrepid crew, they had awoken within the sphere that had done as Dr. Partridge promised and restored their memories. But Dr. Partridge was wrong about another promise. The next time she saw them, she said, "You'll remember everything." And that, though they remember everything, she never saw them again, for she was killed by Lady Rhiannon Tythe.
R.I.P.
The group had to deal with the tremendous strain of remembering so many different lives and not quite understanding how they intersect and what this all means. And sort of as a thing, just both for these players, as kind of like a meta element, but also as an element within the game. Having all this information in your mind is overwhelming, and you're not totally sure, why you know these things, how they intersect, even though. Yes, but this memory is here with that and this and such and all these things. So for anything they may forget or things they may not recall from one of these experiences, these lifelong experiences now in all their brains, you will forgive them, even if the mists will not. So, our group got out of that. They found some bodies. They also encountered a lot of it seems like some things here on the island and in the fortress building have gone a little sideways, and there are various escaped monsters. Some of the screamers are apparently out somewhere. There's some snarling beast in the stairwell. But London, no longer free from all fear, she assured the others, decided to lead them to the 7th floor because that is the one place they were told they should not go. And everyone said, they're clearly lying to us. Upon reaching it and seeing all the signage, I believe it was Zurek who said, I'm beginning to wonder if this just is a floor full of mist that we're not supposed to go into. However, they then heard someone coming up the stairs. They called out to that person. That led to some monster eating that person out of sight, so they decided to rush into the 7th floor just to, gotta do something. Discovering that the 7th floor entrance was an airlock with some heavy blower fans, kind of like a smallish room. They're all kind of crowded into it. And a sealed door beyond which is pure mist. Just kind of swirling. And there's a way to activate, although the way this works is that you can seal the door behind you, and then you simply would open the door and go in. There's a mechanism that will remove mist from this room once somebody enters it. Point being, you guys, between a monster and a deadly place, were fortunate enough to find some suits. Some sort of purple rubber suits that, as much as you can tell, they seem to have breather, kind of like air tanks on the back. You suspect they would be means of surviving this mist. A means for people who are not naturally immune to it, such as the mist walkers, to live there. Unfortunately, there are 6 of you in the room, 1 unconscious, 1 pretty much dead on his feet, being Dallas. Omaha is out. But there's only 5 suits, and though some of them may be sort of larger sized, you're not really sure that 2 of you could fit into any, although London did feel very Tiffany stiff for a moment and was kind of just insisting she's so petite and dainty. She could fit into a suit for a dog. However, as you heard the monsters, kind of outside of the door, and opened this thing and counted the suits, and you haven't even taken them off to do it, a figure is approaching the door from the mists. That is where we left off. Am I forgetting anything that anyone wants to make sure I include from last session? Cool. Then in that case, we will begin. Chapter 145 of Blood from a Stone, A Tale of Love and Dread, an RPG, with this, our invocation. I'm going to change up the music. Hold on, it's too active. There we go. I've been alone all the years, so many ways to count the tears. I never change, I never will. I'm so afraid the way I feel. Days when the rain and the sun are gone. Black as night, agonies torn at my heart too long. So afraid, slip and I fall and I die. So, Omaha, unconscious. Still, do you think you would have set Omaha down by now, Montreal, or is she still over your shoulder?
I'll say she's still over my shoulder.
Still over your shoulder. Dallas is, weakened, exhausted already just from kind of going downstairs. Something's outside, something's coming here. What are you all doing?
So the monster's coming. So someone's approaching the airlock door.
You don't think nothing is trying to get into the door that you've entered into the airlock from the stairwell, but you did hear something out there. That being said, that was maybe a moment ago, so perhaps it has carried on up or down, and is not. Somebody could listen to see if it's there currently. But there is a figure approaching the door, presumably opening it in moments.
Oh, actually, can I do a detect vibe on what's coming? Can I surmise anything from that?
You can do a detect vibe on what's coming, but you can see so little. You'll need at least a 3rd degree success.
I'm gonna start frantically passing out the hazmat suits.
Understood. Such a card is just
throwing. And I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna smack it into Montreal's chest. I'm gonna look him in the eyes and I say, "Don't make me regret this." And I'm gonna turn around and start putting mine on.
Okay.
Montreal's gonna whisper under his breath, "Man, fuck you."
No matches.
You have no idea the vibe of the person coming. Zurek, is there anything you're doing?
I wanted to begin putting on one of the suits as well.
Understood, Zurek. So you're grabbing a suit from Jakarta, Montreal.
I will. Sorry, how many suits were there?
There were 5 suits. 6 of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jakarta, you've handed out some suits. You're gonna try to start pulling one on. They're rubber. You suspect these may take a minute or 2 to get into.
Yeah.
Zurich, you are also trying to pull one on, kind of, it's all wobbly and, sort of stuff like that. Montreal, you've been handed a suit by Jakarta, but you have Omaha over your shoulder.
I'll gently set her down on the
You
floor.
just set her down. London, Jakarta probably thrusts a suit at you.
How are the helmets set up?
The helmets are attached to the suit, and you sort of you pull the thing on. You have to pull the suit on, pull the helmet on, and the seal is here. So you kind of seal the whole thing up, and it's kind of, yeah.
Is there any other type of device that could look like a breathing implement or anything?
Not in here that you see. Although, you know what? I'll let you do one because it's your Sister Mercy. Give me an analyze, and you may add your Sister Mercy die to it.
How many? Oh,
It's 3 dice.
oh, damn it. Oh, 2 6s.
2 6s. Thanatophobia. Pain.
Mm.
Oh, actually, pain is appropriate for this. One really rough thing about the mist is that it is not breathing it that is so dangerous. It's being in it. Sister Mercy wasn't breathing it. It was her arm. It just, if your body is in it, even if it's you need full body protection, not just a mask. That wouldn't keep it out of you. Your whole body will start to tingle and you'll just drain all your life.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put on the suit, but I would like to look around the room to see if there's any of those metal blankets, not metal, but any plastic, large plastic.
I mean, the room is empty. You guys have successfully picked this locker within which are these
Okay.
Hazmat suits.
Okay,
No,
I'll
there's
put
no
it on,
other-
and I'll just say to the others, we can't just leave Omaha vulnerable to the mist. It can't touch her.
Do you think that? I mean, there's the big suit. Maybe 2 people could fit in that one.
So as you guys are saying this, the door opens into the room, and mist rolls in.
I'll run to Omaha and pick her up by under her arms to pull her away from it.
London. Well, I mean, it's a small room. London. So you're gonna go to Omaha. That's fine. Give me a move roll. Everybody else who is in the process of putting a suit on, which Montreal, you would set Omaha down, so you'll just be a click higher than this. Go ahead and actually.
A suit on as well.
What's that?
I was putting a suit on as well.
Yes, but now when the door opened, you moved to her. You didn't try to keep going. Everyone else, give me a fine motor skills roll to just pull these suits on as much as possible to get into them.
Could I use an Oksana advantage because she's so good at moving?
Sure. You can have, you already have 4 dice on that.
Okay, but I want more.
Sure. Okay. All right. Sure. Go ahead and have 5 dice on it. That's fine. Was Oksana notably really good at?
Are you kidding me? Nothing.
Okay. Well.
I mean, she was
Okay. So you try to get over to her, but suddenly this stuff. Jakarta, Montreal, Zurich. How did we do trying to pull our suits on?
No matches.
No matches.
Nothing.
Very well.
None.
Perfection. Okay. And meanwhile, oh, you know what? I will roll one for him. For poor Dan, he has 3 dice in this, but he loses one, so he has 2 d8s and does not roll a match. Okay, so you guys all begin to try to pull these on, but the suits are just terrible, kind of rigid and hard. And as you're sort of trying to pull them on, the mist is already hitting you all. Everyone, please make an endurance roll.
Good at
Start
this
running to
one.
the door.
What's that?
The outer door.
No, the door into the mist opened.
Right.
While
Can I run to the other one to get out, or?
Oh, you can go to that door if you want to, sure. But you have to make an endurance roll because the mist is now upon
Yep.
you.
Yep.
No match.
No match.
I got
said-
a 3, 4, 5. Do I get to re-roll?
You may re-roll for free roll.
2
2
7s.
7s for Montreal.
2 4s. Thank God.
2 4s. Okay, so 2 7s for Montreal. 2 1s. 2 1s for Zurich.
Yep.
Well, what a fun little situation then.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Let's roll, baby. 3.
3. So no further stuff, but the dread clock will advance to 6 as you sort of you kind of try to hold yourself against it. Montreal, you had a 7, and Jakarta, you said you had a 4.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, Jakarta with a 4, and that is not your thing. So you guys are all like kind of like coughing, trying to sort of, you know, either so Jakarta, you're abandoning trying to like pull the suit on and sort of in what you can, you're stumbling over to that door to try to open it. Upon getting to it, you discover that the door is locked. And you see that there is a little like sort of like light next to it in purple that says like mist present, you know. In other words, the door will not lock until the mist is not in the room.
Awesome.
Zurich and Montreal, are you guys are you guys moving anywhere while this is happening? What are you two doing?
I wanted to look around the room and see if there's any type of like thing on the wall that's like a clear the air type button.
There is a button to activate the airlock.
Nice.
I would like to approach that.
Understood. So Zurich, so basically coughing, you try to go over to this button. Montreal, anything you're doing?
So I don't have my suit fully on.
You don't.
I'll go over to London and Omaha.
Okay.
And I guess
Just
the mist avoids contact, right? So like I'll just like if my suit's not fully on, I'll try to like wrap my suit around them or something.
you're trying to sort of get okay, understood. You guys are all there. Okay, so thank you all for those. Zurich, we're gonna get to what you're doing in a moment, but London, you are going to need to spend 6 of your precious power to not sort of immediately drop right now. The rest of you must spend 3 each.
All right.
So you all lose 3 power as the mists are kind of, the 3 of you succeeded on it, so you're kind of, you know, coughing against it and, you know, you're still functioning. London, you are like, your London seems to be like shivering, shaking. Omaha under you is even writhing under stuff, and you also do notice that poor Dallas is in a pretty bad state himself, falling down. Everything's shaking, everything bad. Zurich, you make your way to this button, the activate airlock button on the side of the room, and you hit it, but as you do so, you hear this like sound.
Oh no.
And a voice says to you from the mist, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. The airlock won't function until this door is closed."
Close the door.
Oh, you want me to close the door for you?
Please.
Oh. How interesting. Is Dallas here?
Barely.
Who's asking?
There were many signs suggesting you should not come to this floor. How very reckless of you all.
We were trying to get away from the screamers, and it was the only safe place we could find.
Another endurance roll, everyone, please.
Oh no.
Is this
Oh no.
what's her name?
Her voice is familiar. Yes, you believe this is Lady Rhiannon. No. London, how do we do?
I got 2 7s.
Congratulations, and 7 is what?
It means I have to roll a dread die.
Please roll a d13. Man, we got 2 just out of this.
Roll it, baby.
That's what?
5.
5, okay, so.
I was so happy and then so upset.
Montreal, you can hear that it's her. How did you do on your endurance roll, by the way?
I got 3 6s.
3 6s, understood. 6 is not your...
No, mine is 4, I believe.
You rolled all 3 6s?
Yes.
Wow. 3 dice, 3 6s. That's the number of the beast. Zorik, how did you do?
No matches, my baby.
No matches. All right. I've rolled a fair bit lower this time. So those of you who did not get a match, you will lose an additional 4. The rest of you will lose, and then London, you'll lose 2. Montreal, you lose 1. As you guys all continue sort of hacking and coughing and doing this, you do, however, then hear the door, like, creaking. Like she's really slowly closing it. But then you do hear a click, Zorik.
It's the button.
Zorik, just to be a dick about this and have this be like a fun little thing, I want you to give me a physicality here, like a lift, like a just to see if you literally have the strength left to push the button.
You're the worst.
Pair of 7s, my daddy. Pair of 7s. Take
Pair
that.
of 7s
Oh,
with
yeah.
animalistic violence as you're coughing and like snot, you manage to hit it, and you guys hear massive fans beginning to blow.
That was only a 2 dice roll, by the way. I will have you know.
Very fun. Very fun. All right.
Very proud.
As you guys are on the ground, the mists are being pulled out. You're all like on your sides, just not feeling great. Lady Rhiannon sort of walks among you. I'm gonna say all of you to some extent or another are, kind of like you're sort of like not feeling amazing. She sort of looks at Oma and says, "Oh no.
What?
Oh dear. Oh, well here is the one you call Dallas. How wonderful.
What do you want with him?
Wait, what was wrong with her?
Well, I hope you've all learned a very valuable lesson about not going where you're not meant to be.
Well, I hope you learned a valuable lesson about not killing people.
Oh, I certainly have not. Yes, Montreal?
I'd like to roll a charm.
Go ahead.
Two 4s. Wait, oh shit, that's my thing.
2 4s. Haha. All right. Here. Tell you what. I'll roll your D13 for you here. Got one handy. I rolled an 11, so sadly not a 13. But
Moving on up.
guys, the Dreadstorm is moving up. We're not even in Ignador, and it's moving quick. All right. What do you say to her in this charming way of yours?
She says, we learned a lesson about where we're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
I want to respond with, baby, wherever you are is where I'm supposed to be.
Dakota gives Montreal another.
I'm just saying, I see the way she looks at me with such disdain, such hate. Listen, it gets me going.
Wait a minute. Is she okay? Is Omaha okay? You looked at her weird.
Oh, it doesn't appear she's dead, but has she awoken yet? After whatever happened to you all?
Well, not
Oh, I
yet, but
suppose I should ask. It's low on my points of interest, aside from Dallas. So, what is it you all remember now? Did Partridge's stupid little plan work?
I guess so. We remember everything, I'm pretty sure.
Remember everything, all your different... What?
Lives, people.
You tell us.
You remember different lives. Exactly, yes, that's what it is, all right.
That sounds really mocking.
Why are you trying to go onto this level? What is it you think
Why
you're
did you
going to
kill
do?
Dr. Partridge?
We actually were hiding from a monster in the stairway. We weren't trying to get on.
Oh, that is so irritating.
What, survival?
No, not... Well, in the case of some individuals, yes. No,
I
I'm
think she
only...
means the monster being in the hole.
Yes, Hildegard took some measures that have been a bit...
Who's Hildegard?
You may know her as the Dollmaker. She survived our little attempt at a little refreshment of the director leadership here, and she...
Yeah. About that.
Yes.
Who's in charge now?
Oh, well, I mean, the board is still sitting how it is. The board of directors is, of course, still running things. If you're asking who is in charge of the dread subjects, no. Unfortunately, that position is currently vacant.
Are you vying for that position?
Oh, you think? Oh, no. What are they calling you again? Zanzibar?
Yeah, that's fine. I like that.
Oh, that is funny. No. I could care so little about the dread subjects such as you. I see nothing of interest in you.
So
Only-
why are you talking to us?
What were you doing?
It's a very good question, actually. London. She sort of says, she kind of leans down and says, I think I'm going to take Dallas with me.
No.
Oh.
Why?
All right, then I won't. I won't assist him at all. But you're right. I've no need to be talking to any of you.
How do we know you'll help him?
Oh, I never said I would. Are you...
You said assist. That means help.
She kind of got you there.
Those are somewhat synonyms, yeah.
Are you going to... Actually, I really don't care. She... The
Sounds like a
airlock
sore
is
loser.
done, and she sort of goes to the door and just opens it and walks out.
No one likes a sore loser.
Are you
She
trying to
blocked-
flirt with her or get her to kill us?
Yeah. Everyone calm down. What?
I just like it when she's angry, okay?
Okay, but Dallas is still with us. He's valuable to her, but why didn't she take him?
Why didn't she kill us?
Does she assume we're gonna die in some other
No.
horrific way?
She says we don't matter, but she hasn't killed us. You're right, Zurich.
I'm gonna keep putting the suit on.
I mean, should we follow her into the...
She has now
misty-
gone into the stairwell, and you don't
Oh,
hear
okay.
any monsters outside.
Hmm.
But now you guys are in the room, half dressed in your mist stuff. It still smells in that sort of copper.
I'm gonna keep this on even if we don't go further into the floor, because
Yeah, I'll like if I can we say that I've gotten like my legs in it, and can I like tie it around my waist?
It's too like it's too like floppy to easily
I'm
actually sure. Yeah, you can do that. That's
yeah,
fine.
I'm just
I can
gonna like
roll it up.
have it
Yeah.
on with the hood
Yeah, you
slash
can gotta have it sort
top
of thrown back. Yeah. It is. I will tell you that upon putting it on, it is so hot. It is like squeaky. Also, forget any kind of stealth check wearing these things.
Shit.
You are like,
It's my thing.
it's the squeakiest. I mean, it's rubber, shiny. Yeah.
You guys think we should follow her and just... I mean, it seems like she doesn't want to harm us, but
Well,
She did almost kill us just because she
she
kept
just
the door open.
she just said that though. I feel like maybe she has the power to not to like suck the mist out or whatever. I don't know.
I just feel like we need some answers on like what we should be doing next.
Do
Like,
we even need the answers, or should we just get away?
do we even know how to get to the boat?
Well,
we
we've
don't have
got to
enough
get.
suits for everybody.
Let's get off of this floor at least. Can we all
I still
agree
think
on
we
that?
To rules and regulations, but
Say that again.
I still think we should go to rules and regulations.
Okay,
That
then
sounds great.
maybe we can figure out how this place works and what it's running on. Also, who is the board? Maybe they'll have a list of the board members.
That's another reason I wanted to go there.
Anyone could do a and I guess analyze or investigate roll to that point, I
I'll
think.
do.
You know.
I have a
Nada.
B. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I think I have good analyze.
Ah, 6s, baby.
I do.
Sixes, 2 6s. Zurich,
Yeah.
you suspect, she said the
Two
board
fives.
of directors, and each one of those were like the department heads. So you suspect she was talking about herself, Dr. Partridge, Swaggy, all those people. They're sort of the department heads. They're sort of the directors of each department. So she suspects that's like the board who run things here.
Yeah,
But
I
she
think,
just killed 3 of them.
So I think half the board is dead. She was referring to herself and our departed friends.
That doesn't mean they were the only ones, though.
Yeah, I think we should just get out of here, though.
Okay.
Out this room.
Yeah. Can you guys help Dallas? She'll point at Zurich and Jakarta. She's gonna focus on Omaha with Montreal.
Is it? What if we just left them like right here?
I don't think this is the
In
best
the airlock?
I mean, well, I was gonna say not many people come through here, but
I mean, the person actively trying to kidnap Dallas did.
yeah.
Also, maybe we're only safe because he's with us.
That
Good
is our
point.
bargaining chip.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll help. I'll help Dallas.
Yeah, I won't tell him you said what you said either.
I thought I was going for the safe route.
That's fair.
Listen, let's just get our answers, get the fuck off this island.
Do we know where the rules and regulations?
I'm with Montreal on this one. I can't
Rules and
believe I just
regulations
said
was
that.
the 10th floor, if memory serves.
So it looks like we need to go up.
No, 9th floor. I'm so
It
sorry.
looks like we still
Okay.
need to go up.
All right, let's go to the 9th floor.
Okay.
And I walked over the in my fucking rubber suit.
I'll sling Omaha, I guess, over my shoulder again.
I'm
Also, I think.
leaving the suit in here.
London's gonna go back and grab
Oh,
Zurich's
damn
suit
it!
then.
I messed it up. It's the 10th floor. It's fine. I'm just gonna switch.
Looks like
Okay.
we need to go up.
10th and 9th might have been swapped at some point. It's supposed to be the same floor that you guys many times ago hid on during the Dreadstorm back when you were still Cutter and Vela and everyone, which I thought was 9th. I was 10th. I don't care, whatever. The point is you're going up to rules and regulations. That's all that really matters.
Also, we could possibly find like a weapon of some kind. Like, I feel dangerously unarmed. What seems like a dangerous place. Like in your past, in all of our past lives, we all remember how to fight, right?
Okay.
And I'm asking this to the group. Like, you all. Okay.
I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of my
Uh,
people knew how to fight. A couple, 3 were vampires. What? That's a lot of vampires.
It is a lot of
but
vampires.
you were. I thought you were only 2 vampires.
No, I just remembered another one. It was like a longer time ago. It takes a while to remember everything, okay?
I'm not gonna lie, London. You sound overpowered.
Well,
I-
seems like I've been here a long time.
I want to see really quickly if I can do a body roll like really well to see if I remember that because I'm trying to channel Fireman.
All right.
So I want to see if I have some of his physicality.
Okay, so you didn't previously kind of like learn the sort of stuff, Fireman, but give me a perform. I'll let you do either perform or acrobat. It's the same for either way. You can do a perform or acrobatics.
Oh, it's
It's just 2 dice either way, I'm sad to say.
yeah. Well, we're performing.
Come on.
We're always performing.
It's a performer. Where there's a will. I nearly said something unacceptable.
There was no match there.
Understood. This is only okay for me to say if I put it into a voluptuous mouth. Haha. So basically, because as Fireman is known to say, where there's a will, there's a wet pussy. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's so nice to laugh. Okay.
We're going up. For answers, weapons, and a way out.
Zurich, you attempt to move like him, and though you're it's like you're doing it, but you're not like, it's not like, it doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi. So
London's like, are you seizing? Are you having a seizure? Are you okay?
Just a body roll. I wanted to see if I had some of Fireman's je ne sais.
Oh, he was really good at body rolls. Maybe some stuff just doesn't translate well. Maybe you have to be in that Dreadland.
Maybe I have to be in the mood. I don't know.
Maybe.
So, as you guys open the door to the 7th floor, you are now squeaking up a storm. So London is in half a suit, Jakarta is in half a suit, Zurich and Montreal, are you also bringing?
Zurich dropped his and I went back to get it.
So you're bringing his with you, but he's not wearing it. Okay.
Yeah, it's like over my shoulder.
Montreal, are you carrying one? Are you wearing one? Or...
For the sake of being funny, mine is also halfway up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
All right, so everyone, boy,
This is how we die, y'all.
We're gonna die.
All right.
At least funny.
So, in the mist suits, as you guys sort of open this door, and you sort of, as you step out onto the thing. Also, when the airlock was going, you did hear there was you could hear like a it's not like a siren, but there's like a sort of thing that goes out there, and you assume that light was on out there. But you guys step out. You're all wearing this. The landing is currently empty. And every step you take as a group is like, just like, it's so loud. Especially because 3 of the 4 people, or 3 of you in those suits are carrying extra suits and 2 other people.
We're trying to cover all our bases, okay?
That's great.
We've had many lives.
So you're on floor 7 right now, which is, as you know, literally halfway up. This is the 7th floor of 13. So, Jakarta has suggested you go upstairs to read about the rules and regulations, which is on floor 9 or 10. It's up there. It's, a few floors above you. Montreal wants to find weaponry. Zurich has said... and forgive me if I misunderstood, were you saying you want to get out of this building and go find the ship, or you were just saying you want to get out of this airlock that you're currently in?
I wanted to get out of the airlock.
Okay.
And if we're going to go to rules and regs, let's go.
Understood. So, you begin to head up to rules and regs. Because it makes her the maddest, Lauren, would you please roll a d13?
I don't like that you are making me do this.
Then actually don't roll it.
No, I will. A 3.
A 3.
In
Okay.
its gilded cage.
As you head upstairs. Ooh, here's how I'll do this actually. You make it up 1 floor to the 8th floor. At which point the door to the 8th floor opens. A young woman is standing there. But she is wearing like a mask. Remember how the director of research and development was wearing a Maisie mask?
Mm-hmm.
This girl is wearing a mask, but it's not like it's not that sort of same sort of porcelain thing, but it's of a similar sort of style. Kind of just like a flat sort of like whatever mask. And upon seeing you, her clothing, the rest of her clothes seem very appropriate for an office building like this. But as she sort of sees you all sort of coming, she you're maybe like a couple steps below. She opens the door hesitantly, hears you all sort of cacophonously coming up, and she just like pulls the door back closed. Yes.
Question: do I have the girl from Trial House?
No.
Okay.
You do not.
Just wondering.
Zurich runs up and pulls that door open.
Okay.
Going, hey.
Yeah, you are the one who can most easily run because you're not encumbered by a squish. So you sort of get up, you sort of try to pull the door back open. She's not holding it. She's kind of like moved back sort of down the hall. I to say a little more about her mask, it's kind of like
like the Jabberwockies.
Yeah, it's that kind of blank sort of mask. That's what I was. That's
Okay.
not a reference I ever would have gotten to, but yes, it's kind of like that, like almost like theater mask. It's just kind of like blank sort of mask. And as she sort of, as you sort of open the door, she like turns back around, and just looks very sort of nervous.
Do you work here?
Rick.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a junior editor.
What do you know about what's happening right now?
It's just requiring a lot of rewrites.
We're very dangerous people. You need to tell us what you know. Why did you run?
Because you're dangerous people.
We're actually not dangerous. I was just trying to intimidate you.
Wait a minute. Rewrites to what?
At this point, you guys have all squeaked up to this door frame.
What are you rewriting?
Yeah.
The rules and regulations.
Shh, don't volunteer.
What? No, this is. I'm a junior editor.
Of what?
What does that mean?
I'm just in the story department.
Why do you have a mask on?
Are we in the story?
I mean, sort of. I don't know. The stuff on the island, it's all kind of like, it's a little meta for my taste.
Where are you from?
You guys probably shouldn't be on this floor.
Okay, well,
we are.
We'll
been
be
on
the judge of that. Thank you very much.
we shouldn't even be alive, so here we are.
Okay, you know you don't need those suits if you're not in mist, right?
That's
Yeah,
what
but the mist comes in randomly.
there's an airlock, guys. You just need the suits.
But it like completes our ensemble.
London will take off, like, drop the suit, but in a place that's like not inside the room.
I mean, just okay. So
Stairwell?
let me just be clear what this is. You guys are standing at like a doorway, entering like the hallway from the stairwell on this 8th floor. Taking the suit off, even to what you're doing, will probably take at least 30 or 40 seconds to just like peel it off of your.
While people are talking, I
Okay.
will do it.
Understood. She, however, is just kind of like it's like I really don't want any trouble.
You can help us, then we'll be any trouble.
We don't want trouble. We just want answers.
Yeah, but no one has answers for you because, and I can't stress this enough. I'm only a junior editor, but like this was such a bad idea.
The board's dead,
What
right?
was the bad idea?
What they did to you guys.
Making us remember.
Yeah, Project 143 was the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
What
Why?
was the
Why?
objective of Project 143?
Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to you about that.
Who cares?
I mean, my boss.
He might be dead.
We won't tell if you want.
Oh no, he's not. He's right. He's in the boardroom.
Wait, who's your boss?
Mr. Soot?
That
CJ
motherfucker.
Soot?
Sure.
Wow. Jeez.
I mean, do you
Well,
like
then
him?
he definitely won't care. Tell us.
Kind of an asshole, don't you?
Right? Are you
No,
disagreeing?
he'll be mad if it messes with the story.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you guys are sort of the active story, which is kind of what it's more
Well,
what he's
maybe
set
this will
up
make
for.
the story more interesting.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you writing our future?
No, I can't write your future.
Okay, so there's
Then what's
edits.
the point of
what
being
do you
edited?
mean?
We just didn't write we didn't write backstories for any of you.
Aren't our backstories everybody else's?
No, that's their stories. What?
Wait, so we don't come from anywhere then?
Are we those fucking doll screamer things?
Well, yeah. I mean, Dr. Partridge wanted to do this whole thing with you guys being like, she had this stupid idea to say you were in a plane crash. We were like, that's so contrived. No one's gonna believe that. I don't know. This is,
What?
So, what's the difference between us having memories from many other people and like you having memories from only one person? We're still who we are. We're just made up of a bunch of other people, too.
listen.
Right?
I've
I'd
already.
really like to not debate philosophy with the junior intern right now.
God damn it!
It's honestly making my head hurt.
I don't understand. I've locked so many screens on this fucking thing. And I'm just moving the, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
No.
I saw.
Sometimes when I just grab one of the windows, because apparently I need 4 monitors to run this fucking game. I
I
grab
hope
one thing and it moves.
I hope the junior editor is saying this.
You know what? Whatever she's saying has this cadence. It is specific to her situation. but this is the vibe.
Okay, sorry for
Wait.
getting all existential, but we're just trying to figure out what. Wait a minute. What's the story you would write for us?
What?
What would you want us to do?
I don't want you to do anything. I focus on Paradise, okay?
That's where Oksana's from. Well, she's not from there. She was a transfer student from...
No, yeah, she's a transfer student from, like, what's supposed to be Russia, but we weren't actually saying Russia. Yeah, I wrote Oksana.
When you say right, what do you mean by that?
Just come up with the backstory.
Do you write the future and the end, or just the backstory?
No.
Is someone else in charge of that part, or?
Well, that's not... No, it's
Is
just...
that
we
just...
Wait.
It's like you plug in the backstory and then you see what happens?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, people... When we tried to just have people who didn't know anything that was going on, it didn't work well.
Hey, I don't mean to sound any kind of way, but you're a junior editor, so...
Yeah, that's why I, like, would write on some of, like the lesser characters.
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to rub it in. Oksana's not a main character. Who else did you write?
Oh, in Paradise? I wrote a few people in Paradise, but listen, we can't talk right now.
You're already talking to us.
I know. I'm leaving. You guys probably shouldn't be on this floor, although I guess it's probably less dangerous than others. There's no monsters on this floor, at least. The elevator's not working, and I just really wanted to go down to 6, but never mind.
Why?
It's on 6.
Oh my god, guys, go to 6 if you care, or don't.
What's there?
You've already spilled so much to us, just keep telling us
Wait,
things.
have you... Look, she's like, look at the directory.
Okay, but lots changed. Miss came into the thing. We
What?
remembered all of this shit that you wrote.
I think it's just the people are dead.
Yeah, okay, she's like, you know what, forget this, and she just walks into a doorway, like into an office room. You can follow her if you want, but she
should we
seems
find Mr.
irritated.
Soot?
She's like not loving to talk to you guys.
Zurich is just going to run in and say, are there monsters on 10?
I don't know. I just know 8's fine. 10, yeah, probably.
Ah,
Is there any place we can get weapons?
6.
Okay.
Let's go to 6.
Fine.
Well, if there's monsters
I'm
on
gonna
10...
take off this stupid fucking suit first.
Yeah, I'll take off the suit.
I've
Oh
been
my god, I saw you guys go out there, and the whole floor is just filling with smoke.
so love.
What does the directory say about 6?
6, yeah, if you go and look at the directory. Apparently 6 is items and storage.
Yeah, let's go get some weapons. If there's monsters on 10, let's be prepared.
That's
Okay.
sounds
In
fine.
fact, you know what? You guys haven't looked at the but you know what? Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. I am so... It's just whatever weird degree of everything having to be right in my brain. I have to check what floor you went to in the vampires when the Dreadstorm happened, because I just can't be wrong. It can't be wrong. Whichever floor it was on. Was it 9? Was it 10?
No idea.
You guys, I know, I'm looking back over to say some words to make this not so painful for our audience, and apologize for the 9th floor. It's the 9th floor, not the 10th floor. Okay, so this means it was the 9th floor. When I said earlier, a few games ago, that you guys went to the 10th floor, you had gone to the 9th floor.
Okay.
I am so mad that was wrong in this game. It's going to bother me, like, all just for a week.
You've made this hard for yourself,
That's
so
true.
you have no one to blame but you.
Was I blaming anyone but me?
You usually do.
No, I don't.
Just blame
Everything's my
yourself
fault.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
If it's any consolation,
You want to go?
I don't care very much.
I know. It's fine. No sane person does, but this guy or a sane person. Anyway, but yes, if you want to go to floor 9, that's where that is.
But yeah,
Get some guns or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck they have in here.
Or
I had a dream that I had like lightsaber nunchucks. I wonder if they have any down there.
What the fuck are lightsabers?
I don't know.
I will actually mention though here, you guys have sort of, this is a thing that I started to do this and then I saw and I was like, I have to look this up before I forget. I'm going to tell you the entire layout of this building. You're going to see what's on each floor.
Oh.
Looking at this directory. And I'm going to put that into... you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put it into... yeah, lovely. There we go. This is going to be on the Twitch chat.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, it doesn't do line breaks. That's so irritating. Floor 1 is the lobby and gift shop. Floor 2 is maintenance. Floor 3 is the commissary and supply rooms. You've been there. Floor 4 is the unformed pens. You're not sure what that means. Floor 5 is fabrication beings. Floor 6 is items and storage. Floor 7 is the mist vents hazardous. Floor 8 is the story department. Floor 9, rules and regs. Floor 10, mist walkers. Floor 11, dreadlands. Floor 12, dread subjects, dread subs. Floor 13, dread lords.
Wait, 13 is Dread Lords?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is.
Let's go to 6 first.
Yeah, let's definitely go to 6.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some like backpacks to put these suits in.
You know what? We do feel like we're carrying a little bit light here. I would like some more stuff.
She's super light.
But that's not what I meant. That's not what I
You guys
meant.
are carrying so many people. Okay. So, as you're going to leave floor 8. You're going to go
On to
back
6.
down on floor 7. Go to floor 6. Lovely. Perfect. Okay. So, Zane, roll me a d13.
Let's go.
Oh. It's fell on my crotch. Do it again.
No. Zane.
We did.
Wait,
A
I
13.
can't show it to you, but wait, it's not gonna work. It's my computer. Anyway. Right there,
Sweet,
my
sweet
baby.
fantasy 13. Roll it again. Let's see if we have another one.
No.
5.
All right.
What
Okay, so
is
it
this
is
to
not
a thing?
it is not a horror surge. However, a 13's on these luck things, which increases us to the 9th hour.
I don't
That
expect
is
it.
Oh, 13's tonight.
Guys, there's been 4 13s tonight. 2 from you, 1 from Moses, 1 from Lauren. All right, so with a 13, you guys begin to go down to the 6th floor. You pass the 7th floor. No longer squeaking as much because you're only carrying a bunch of squeaky suits and people. It is slow going. As you reach the 6th floor landing, you all have a very everyone has a very uneasy feeling. There's a sense of something is wrong. Something is off. But you're not quite sure what it could be.
Does anybody feel kind of
Yeah.
weird?
Yeah.
It's
something-
tingled down my spine.
Zurich looks. Can I do a look roll?
You may do a look roll. Oh my god, you may do the look roll the most of anyone.
Please get a match.
I really want you to get a match.
2 4s, baby.
2 4s. Oh, coffins help with this. You have actually others probably have this here, but yours were sort of more iconically to who they were. Zurich. Given some of the experiences, I should have. You know what? Roll 1 extra die. Just realize I'm a fool. You get 1.
Drop it
of
on
this.
top.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Another fucking 4, my daddy.
I'm really glad I realized that because, especially 4 is really good for this because Victor Moncrief.
That was amazing.
Victor Moncrief. It's 4 includes coffins. Coffin drop. Zurich. You can see an odd chill in the air, one that was familiar to you in past lives. Victor Moncrief saw ghosts, if you recall, saw his brother. another one of your past lives was a gentleman you referred to as Buster, who was a ghost expert. He was creating a device to look for ghosts. Wasn't that what Dr. Anders Anderson was doing?
He was a
He
ghost
had one.
hunter.
A
He
ghost
had
hunter.
one.
He created a device that could detect ghosts.
Yes.
So I'm going to say because of those backgrounds, you believe that on this floor, on this very landing, but also like on this area, there either very recently was or currently is an active specter. There is an incorporeal spirit nearby. One that has enough powerful energy and presence that it is making this level feel a little colder and is making you all feel unsettled. But while the rest are just like, this place is creepy, you recognize that it is a ghost. It is a, ghost.
And is there any sense of intention or intent from the ghost?
I will let you do a detect vibe, and you can add your Victor Moncrief, so you can have 4 dice on this.
3, 4, 6, 7.
3, 4, 6, 7. There is no clear intent, and in fact, the fact that you simply from sight and kind of some sort of subconscious sixth sense sort of found that there is a ghost here is more than most would ever have done. But yes, you have a real sense that there is a specter here.
So, guys, I think it's a ghost.
A ghost?
Like there was a
ghost.
I believe it was a ghost.
Huh?
That was one of my guys. That I think I did a pretty good job.
Victor!
Yeah. Oh, you knew Victor.
I do!
Oh, I know Victor too.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
wow, this is bizarre.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, there's actually a ghost here.
I mean,
I don't know if it's like good or bad or whatever, but
should we just book it? Like, just run?
I mean,
Well,
we kind of
We're
need.
at 6, right? We can just open the door.
Yeah, let's just get in there.
I mean,
Sure.
Is there any way to look through the door, or is there? Like,
These doors do not have windows on them.
Okay.
The doors of these things.
I say Jakarta goes first.
Fuck you.
Wait a minute. Why don't you leave Omaha with me? I'll stay with Dallas as well. Run in and get a gun, or would any of my characters know guns? Heidi Holly might know shotguns.
I feel like Preston would know how to use a gun.
Many of your characters would you probably all have at least one character who would understand what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll get what we can.
Okay, but I don't want to be out here like undefended against whatever comes
Then
down the
come
stairs.
Then come in with us.
Okay,
It's
fine.
probably bad to stay out.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
Are you leaving the bodies?
No.
No, we're taking them with us.
Okay.
Stay out.
Hoist Omaha.
Actually, wait,
Like,
Lauren,
Oh no.
if you would like to stay out here with those bodies, I will reduce the dread clock by 1.
What?
No,
It's a
I'll
trap.
reduce it by 1d4.
No.
This is a trap.
No. I'm not going to do that. You're a conniving bastard.
I have never seen you offer to reduce the dread.
Oh, it
That's
has.
so.
He
That's so
does.
suspicious.
If you do like a horror trope, he will. Like one time, I think
okay.
Sarah went
Okay.
into the rain in a white nightgown.
Okay.
Wait, what did just? I totally looked away. What turned the clock back?
Your wife declined to stay out with the unconscious people. So that's fine. We'll see
You
how
look
this
so
goes this week.
disappointed.
No. I mean, I'm not disappointed. I'm just mad.
Oh no, Zane did.
Oh,
The
Zane
way he was
did?
nodding like. Mhm.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that'll do it. Yeah, perfect. All right. You guys sort of begin to sort of move to the door.
I'll open it for Jakarta
At
to
this
walk
point,
in
however,
first.
like Omaha like begins to like, what, where, what, what's going on?
We're trying to get out. Everything's okay.
No, what's happening?
We're trying to figure it out. We don't really know.
We still don't know much more than you.
Yeah. What do you remember?
Don't go in there.
What?
Can
Do I
I-
recognize her voice? Or her timbre?
Can I detect vibe? See
You
if
can do a
this is
detect
actually
vibe.
Omaha,
London,
'cause he
do you-
just mentioned there's a ghost here.
I feel like Zurich should definitely detect the vibe.
Sure, you
He's
can
our
do a
ghost
detect
guy.
vibe, Jakarta. London, I don't know that you specifically recognize her voice at this moment.
2 8s.
2 8s. Yeah, Jakarta, this feels weird. This doesn't feel right to you.
What's
That's
your
okay.
name?
I don't want to go in there.
That's not her.
I'm gonna put her down.
Like a pet?
She's kind of just like she's moving back. Please don't go in there.
Why?
Who am I again?
You're a
Don't.
lot of people.
I'm a lot of people? That explains it. I hear so many voices in my head,
Like
right?
Can you
like
name
who?
one?
What's my name?
I don't remember.
What's her name?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any of you.
Whose voices are in your head? What are they saying?
They're telling me not to go in there.
What are you scared of most in this world?
Oh, just the normal things. Oh, was I breathing the mist? I was, wasn't I? I
Just a
can
little
still
bit.
taste it.
Yeah. Imagine being in a really dark room right now. How does that feel?
Bad?
Definitely not her. Who are you?
I don't know.
Cut the crap.
Simple question. Do you think you're gonna die if you go in this room?
I won't.
Well, that's threatening.
I'm not going in there.
No, you're not.
She's kind of like, she's at this point like kind of backing away from you guys.
Zurich walks toward the door and just opens it.
When you open the door, she sprints downstairs.
Well,
What do we do?
I mean, we need stuff. This place is clearly dangerous, but do we trust this random, I guess, ghost?
I don't.
Zurich just wants to go in and see if he can grab stuff quickly to.
Yeah. So Zurich, and actually Zurich, you'll remember this from when you were Fletch. As you look onto this floor, you're kind of like, oh right, this is some real like storage unit vibes. It's like there's like a lot of just like, you know, like there's units of all sorts of sizes. There's some kind of categorization code. You're seeing certain things that will have like in parentheses. You occasionally see like Ignidor, Paradise, Heistily. So it seems like there's, you know, it seems like there's storage and units for this stuff. But like if you just look down, it is. I'll say from where you are, it's probably would be sort of closer to the stairwell. It's like. It's that storage unit thing of like there may be like automatic lights like crackling on overhead in like a kind of eerie way, and it's just like roll up, you know, metal like kind of roll like garage doors, and then have various locks on them.
I think that Zurich thinks that just forgot the name.
Mom?
Omaha?
Where Ignis is from? You just said it.
Oh, Hysteles.
Hysteles. I'm thinking Hysteles is probably the best one because that's going to have Tommy guns and all this sorts of cool stuff in there.
What was the one that we were on? What was the fantasy one we were on?
Ignador.
Ignador. Is there anything from Ignador here that's close by?
Close by. I mean, if you can go and start looking if you guys are going to go onto the floor and look.
I think we might as well go in.
What are we going to do with Omaha? She's a ghost.
We have to get stuff and then go find her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't Omaha or anyone that I knew, but
But it's got Omaha's body, so.
yeah, we have to find her.
We will.
Let's equip ourselves. We'll look for Omaha. God, this turned into a really long quest.
Yeah. Hey, can I look around for like a manifest or something? Like a
Directory of like where to
Yeah.
go.
Make a luck roll, Lauren.
Oh,
shit.
damn it.
I'm gonna give the Scooby-Doo suggestion. We should all split up.
No. 7. I don't know if that's enough.
You don't see a thing immediately here, but you do, as you like walk down a thing, you're like I think there's like a more central area this way. So you think there might be some kind of, directory there.
Okay. I think there might be something that way. Do you
Is your ghost sense tingling?
Yeah.
Can I do some sort of check? Are you trying to see if there's any like weird ghosts or if there's good stuff down there?
Ghosts.
I kind of remember this place. Fletch remembered it.
This Fletcher. Take us to weapons, Fletch. Take us to weapons. We're gonna be fine. If need be, Jakarta's ready to sacrifice himself. I'm pretty sure.
Good luck.
Are you just saying that because of Ignador?
Huh? I'm just following my heart. Just saying what
He wants to kill me because I was Atris.
Ah. Sorry. Sorry about all that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jakarta. I'm not sorry.
Elwyn was very single-minded. She had one goal.
Jakarta, you're all right.
To be
Atris,
fair, she
glad
never
he
wanted
died
you
before me.
dead. She just didn't care about anything aside from killing the Lich Queen. I'm so sorry.
I'm not going to hold it against you. I have bigger things to worry about.
Well,
Yeah.
we all do.
Well, I think that maybe Hysteles might have some guns or something, and I mean maybe there's some like magic stuff. I don't know if it
That's
works.
what I was going to look for.
I don't think we can wield it.
I mean,
If it's items, maybe it'll work outside of the plane, but I don't think magic itself will.
Okay. I mean, we might as well pick it up if it's there, right? Can I, try to sense, can I try to, do something?
Something.
Privately? To see if I feel any power
Um,
manifesting?
Go ahead and do a detect vibe roll.
Okay.
I think your character's embarrassed to do it.
Well, she doesn't want to look crazy.
Like, guys, what is she doing?
Do it!
You are confident that you are not a spellcaster.
Damn.
You are,
I
but
wasted a good roll.
no, I mean, but it's information. You're kind of like, I'm not a spellcaster. You believe that were any of you to spend a good deal of time in this body, it would take you less time. Well, those of you who have been spellcasters, it would take you less time to pick it up, but it will require for most people for other lives, it would take years to master. It would take you guys weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's in hand, but there certainly is no spell that you could just cast.
Okay.
If you had a magical item,
That's what
if you had a magical item, you could probably activate it. You think Jakarta, he was kind of talking about this earlier. If there was you guys could probably get the hang of activating, a wand of magic missiles or something more easily than, someone who never had that
Yeah.
experience.
Okay, so then London will say, okay, yeah, so we should get guns, weapons, but also magical items that we can, what do you call it, like attune to, like get.
I'm gonna look for like spell books or something like that, or anything from Ignador.
Yeah, I feel like we might be able to, at least the ones who.
Let's do
have
it.
magic.
Stop talking
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
You can find me a
sorry.
hunting rifle. I think one of
You don't
my
have to be so
past
rude,
lives
Zarek.
would know how to use.
All right, so so London, I earlier, London, you believe you understood how to get to sort of the center of
Yeah.
this, where maybe there would be some kind of directory. Is that where you guys want to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But looking all the while in case there's any labels.
I mean,
that-
there are many labels describing stuff. I would say that for the most part, there are codes on this stuff, and you don't, like, you will see familiar words. You'll see Ignador, you'll see Voluptua, you'll see, and that one smells. But, like, you'll see things as you pass these things, but you're not, like, there's also, like, codes on the stuff, and you have no idea what those codes mean. And every single door you have seen is locked.
Okay.
Is there like padlocks, or can we like?
They are padlocked, so you could attempt to break them.
Well, don't we have keys? I'm wondering
You
if
do have a
We have a key ring, yeah.
You have a ring of keys, that's true. Although there are so many padlocks, that would be, a needle in a key stack. Nevertheless, if you follow London down the sort of to a center, you find there is actually a like reception desk kind of thing located where these sort of elevators come out. And sitting at that desk is a man who's probably in his like 40s or 50s. He's very sort of like trim and sort of well garbed, but he has these two, it looks like fox ears coming out of the top of his head. And he sort of turns as you're sort of coming down there.
Can I do a charm?
He's at some kind of like, it seems like he's at like a computer, as far as you guys can tell, albeit a sort of older fashioned one. But he sort of turns as you're coming and will say, hello? Hello?
I want to do a charm person.
Okay, go ahead, London.
2 1s. Oh, and 2 3s. Wait, what's better?
In that case, it's up to you.
I'll do.
Wait, you just rolled a charm?
Yeah, charm person.
You have 3 dice in charm.
I was clicking through characters earlier and had the wrong one.
Understood.
Never
and roll,
mind.
Go ahead and roll 3. You're fine.
watch, you're gonna get
No
nothing.
matches.
So he'll sort of say,
That's fucking rough.
"Oh, for a moment I thought you were someone I should be paying attention to, but I suppose not. Hello? Oh dear. What? Are you coming to return those? Because we have some of the mist suits, but those mainly are up. Well,
We're trying to retrieve some items from the people we once were.
We'd like to make a few withdrawals if
and
possible.
stuff.
you're trying to
Yeah.
find items for the people you once were.
We gotta remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I suppose I can help you with that.
You know, since
Um,
they were us, they technically still belong to us, right?
Yeah.
Huh. So you're saying you used to be... I'm so sorry. Who are you?
We are a lot of people.
Special guests here at the island.
We're part of that project. 143.
Oh. One moment, please. And he sort of picks up a phone.
Wait.
We're not supposed.
Can I roll a charm?
We just are looking around. Just want to
Understood. Well, if you're
jog our
trying...
memories.
I understand. I unfortunately, I'm happy to help you, but I am going to have to call in my department head about this.
Who's your department head?
Is that yeah.
Undrea?
Which one's
Are
that?
they still
What the
alive?
hell?
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you Miss Wallings, if you were introduced that way to her.
Which one's that? Do we know her?
The name does not ring a bell to any of you.
Oh.
Was
Oh,
she?
so she survived.
I should hope so. Oh,
Do you know about the thing?
Yeah, a lot of department heads.
I heard a rumor about something, but I thought that was going to happen in a couple of days.
They moved their timetable up significantly.
So Rhiannon finally did it, huh?
Mhm.
Well, good for her.
Yes.
Unless it was bad, in which case I don't really care.
There was a lot of blood, so it depends on what you just define as good or bad.
Well, probably good for her and bad for whoever she knocked
Everyone.
off.
That
Dr.
tracks,
Partridge.
yeah.
Dr. Partridge?
Oh, very dead.
Very deceased.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let me call.
Why? Why do you have to call your department head? Can't we just get
Well,
what belongs to us?
well,
and
you don't have you're not you sort of don't have employee codes or chain of title to sort of check things out. But if she can override that,
Isn't all this about us, though?
what?
Like these stories.
Not the whole. Not
Wouldn't
the
you
whole
be
thing.
interested to see what happens when someone who remembers all of these people gets? I don't know.
You think it's
Just
all
call
about
your department
you?
head.
Oh dear.
Not me, but us. This whole ordeal, and now it's a new thing that requires
We're just one pet project in this whole place.
rewrites.
Oh, one moment. Go ahead, Montreal.
Can I roll a charm?
You may.
Or actually, would persuade be better.
What are you trying to persuade him of?
Just to like not call and let us do our thing. I just want to put some weight behind the stuff we're saying.
You can roll a persuade. That's 2 dice for you. Yeah, you can attempt that, I suppose.
I can spend power to boost it, right?
You can spend 2 power to add 1 die per each die you want to add.
I'll spend 2 power to up my persuade
Okay.
to 3.
You'll have 3. Okay. I know. Oh wait.
2 6s.
6s.
That is.
Thanatophobia, endings, pain, ghosts, and such things. Understood. What is your sort of the argument of your persuasion here?
Just like they're about to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I just want to like gently put my hand on top of theirs, like, listen. How long are you stuck inside this room? How much paperwork and bureaucracy is this going to take? Do you really want to deal with all that?
Well, yes, I actually quite like paperwork. It's very. I understand the gist of what you're saying, and I appreciate it. But this is unlike some of the other floors. You have to deal with all sorts of manner of living things. Very few of our items are sentient, and even those we have very taken care of. Things are very orderly down here.
Okay, so can you help us find things then, so we don't mess it up?
Absolutely. That is what I'd love to do. And what I'm trying to do, if this handsome young gentleman will take his hand off of mine, what I'm trying to do is call someone who can help you even more directly and with more authorization to do so.
Just take a
Before you do,
chance.
is there a ghost in here?
Did you all encounter a ghost?
Yeah.
We may or may not have.
No.
The
right.
vibes.
Yes. This is a great example of why we try to do everything by the book. Someone from another department came down. Access to room of cursed objects. A ghost who was in one was freed.
Which ghost?
Roll a d13.
Me?
Oh.
5.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's actually the one place it doesn't make as much sense. Roll it again. Reroll.
Oh, shit.
Or if you don't want to reroll, you can say up or down.
I already did 6. Up.
Then you went up. A high Stelesian ghost. Gentleman by the name of Vinny the Fink.
Does Bella recognize that?
Anyone who's had a high Stelesian character, so that's Lauren and Zane, you may roll a research under your intellect.
Okay. Oh, that's only 2. No matches.
Nothing.
Vinny was an obscure individual, so
Oh.
the soul captured. A rather sort of sniveling ghost of the high Stelesian quality. was actually stuck in a haunted matchbook. Somebody lit a match, and as you understand.
Out of matches
Vinny the Fink.
in Hystalese.
Indeed. The point is, Vinny's harmless unless there's sort of an unconscious body that he could possess. Oh, you're carrying an unconscious body. Oh, did you have to knock... Was this person possessed by Vinny?
Yeah.
They
Oh.
ran away.
Wait, she seemed more childlike, right? Not,
She didn't seem like a Vinny.
or were you only doing that because you didn't know which ghost?
No, but we're gonna roll with it. She says,
Okay.
no, Vinny the Fink was, believe me, Vinny the Fink is well, I can bring up something. Oh,
Okay.
Vinny the few times we've heard Vinny the Fink is a rather upsetting figure in High Stelesian underworld. He was an enforcer for various sort of crime organizations, and one of his most deleterious qualities is he really liked to. He was a real baby talker, a real but it was worse because rather than being he wasn't just over the top like I'm Winnie the Fink. It was more like I'm just a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
That was him.
Vinny the Fink liked to sort of say to people like, "Hey, but before I stab you with this, I just want you to know that I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm really scared right
I think that might be the worst thing I've heard all day,
I'm-
and I've had a really shitty day.
I'm sorry.
He definitely sounds like a character.
Forgive me if my impression of Vinny the Fink is too good.
Okay, well,
I've heard
Vinny
him
the
whispering
Fink
a lot.
goes
It's
to
always
over-
a very stuff of like, it's like, I think I'm gonna scare you, but I'm not sure if I should.
No. Ew.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Okay, well,
Now
that
we really need to find this ghost.
Yeah,
Kill
it took over my Omaha's body.
her girlfriend.
No, it's not. She's not my girlfriend. She
Understood.
Okay.
didn't.
Your
Dal-
wife?
Dahlia and Oksana no, they haven't seen each other in a long. I don't want to talk about it. It's really painful. Okay.
All right. Man.
But we have to find her because now she's possessed by some creepy baby talking Hystalian ghost.
So if we can just speed this up, get our stuff, well,
Yeah.
we could just be out your hair.
We just don't want to be killed by fucking monsters in the stairwell.
Well,
We need to
I
check
wouldn't
it.
use the stairwell. I'd use the elevator.
We have to. The elevator.
No!
Well, then wait for the elevators to be repaired and then use them then.
How long does that take?
Probably a while.
Okay, we don't have a while.
I
So let's get
understand.
our stuff and help us out here, man.
So when I call Andrea, just to be clear, I have 4 dread subs. In fact, the very dread subs from Project 143, who would like to retain some of their items from their lives, provided they have been moved back to storage or not still in their respective planes. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But make it a little more flowery, please.
You want
Hype us up a little bit.
We're motivated.
Okay. He'll make a call and say, "Hello, this is Octavian at reception. I was hoping to speak to Andrea. Well, no, I have 4 fascinating, resplendent, intriguing, 4 who are conscious and 1 who is not. Resplendent, intriguing, sonorous, attractive, statuesque, puissant, you said flowery, chrysanthemum-like individuals here. And please inform Andrea that these are yes, they did ask me to describe them in sort of flowery. They described them. That's precisely correct. They wanted me to talk them up. These are the dread subs from Project 143. They seem to be aware of everything. They're trying to track down one of their others who was possessed by Vinny the Fink. Yes, they did say he was talking like that even in this new body. They actually thought it was a child. Isn't that so upsetting? That's a really funny idea.
No.
What?
We're all gonna
No,
die
that's
here.
good. Anyway, would Andrea be
Well,
available for them to sort of speak to her about they want to reacquire some of their items from life, provided they've been moved back here. Is that a possibility? She's in a meeting, but you will check and see if she wants to leave the meeting. I'm gonna stay on the phone. I can stay on the phone, or you can call me back. It's kind of either way is fine with me. They're all standing here, so it's not like I can get any work done either way. Okay, you're going. Great. Andrea's assistant is going to go check if she's willing to leave a meeting and come speak to you all.
What floor are we on?
6.
6.
Oh.
What floor is she on?
6. This is her floor.
Shouldn't you be on 8
What?
because of your name?
Octavian?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. But I don't work in the story department
Why not?
because I'm not a writer.
Oh.
How many people are in your department?
Oh, well, we actually employ we have one of the larger departments, but we also have a lot of people off-site sort of collecting items, delivering items, using the mist and such as things, confirming.
From the Dreadlands.
Throughout the Dreadlands, that's correct.
Did you?
Oh,
What do you know? Oh,
she will. That is so wonderful. Should I send them over? Does she want to come here? She doesn't care?
Come here.
I should decide? I should let them decide? No, I should decide. They're gesturing to come. I think they'd love for her to come here. She is okay with that after all? She will? All right, well, thank you. We'll talk soon, yes. No, I have a lot to tell you. There's so much I've wanted to say without them. Once they're gone, I can tell you so much more. All right,
Wow.
goodbye. Good news. I don't know if you heard all that, but she is on her way.
We heard every word.
Yeah. What are you gonna say about me?
not always about you.
Well, honestly,
Sometimes
probably
it is,
that the young lady who was very pretty, sort of beautiful coloring, but I like your hair too. It's not too straight. It has a nice amount of curl to it. But
I wouldn't say it was wavy. Though.
I would
It's
not.
like less than wavy.
Dear, I would not call your hair wavy. I would say it has the right amount of curl.
Nice movement to it.
I suspect it's going to have better movement tomorrow, in fact. That's my guess, is that tomorrow it's going to look fantastic. You're using a really big roller, aren't you? A big roller?
Yeah.
Big roller.
Well, I don't know. I was unconscious, and then I've been through all of this. I don't know, but thank you.
No, it looks great.
Thank you.
But probably I would talk about how just incredibly sort of, you know, self-centered you are, just believing that everything going on here is for your
That's
sort of
not.
benefit.
I never said that, but it has something to do with me. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a part of this group, right?
I really can't speak to that. I just try to make sure we have a good record.
Be
of everything.
someone.
How long until your boss is down here so we can stop talking to you?
Oh, she's just coming down the hall. Unless
Thank
she is
God.
she might be stopping in the ladies' room. In which case, you know what? I hope she does if she needs to. Quite frankly,
I think I'd rather walk into the mists at this point.
Don't
you shouldn't
say
do that. They'll suck your life right out.
They'll make
Yes,
it
I
happen.
know.
Are you stuck in this building too? Can you like get out?
Of course,
Where do you
How
go?
would you get out?
It's an island.
the elevator. Well, I go
Where
to
do
my
you live?
well, I go to my apartment.
Where?
You have an apartment in the building?
No, on the island. Staff housing.
Oh.
Does
Do you ever leave the island?
No. Well,
Are you
actually,
from the
not
island?
in a
To
while.
leave the island?
What? No, I'm not from the island.
Are you
How
from a
often
Dreadlands?
No,
how often does the boat off the island show up?
there's no boat off the island.
How do you get off the island then?
Well, I haven't had occasion to.
you
No,
go?
how, not when.
Well, the job's not done.
What do you do for fun?
Mainly pickleball.
Pickleball.
Oh, and I enjoy crossword puzzles. And a moderate amount of casual sex. Nothing out of control, just, you know.
You just
Have you-
get around
like-
every now and then.
Like voluptuous?
No, that's filthy. No. That's too much. That's too.
Are there like magazines of voluptuous? Do you watch? How does that happen?
Is
There's many
voluptuous your
magazines.
porn?
There's a whole voluptuous sort of magazine. What did your card say? Sorry.
Is voluptua your porn?
Voluptua is an interesting one. We have a lot of theories about why Voluptua is the way it is. We're not completely sure.
Daddy issues.
So you guys didn't create the Dreadlands, but you're some sort of like moderating body over it.
I'm gonna let my department head talk to you about that. All right. Oh, here she is now. A woman walks down the hallway. Undrea Wallings is in her mid-20s. She is wearing a very sort of like nice, sort of like business suit, sort of stylish. And she just sort of walks right up. She is on a smartphone. And she is texting currently. But upon reaching you all, she says, "Hello? Wow, this is what an honor. No one ever comes to see us.
Well,
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
Wanted to make your day a little bit better, but
I'm Andrea."
Hi, Andrea. What does Andrea look like?
Andrea is...
human or
Zoe Kravitz.
oh,
Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
All of our tones change.
we'll have to look.
We're just down here trying to remember and wanted to see if there were any of our items for old time's sake from our other lives that we have memory of.
Yeah, we just kind of don't want to die or try to prevent death as long as possible.
All right, so I'm so sorry. So you're just be really clear of what you're asking right now.
We
You
want weapons.
You want
We want-
weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you think you're gonna die?
Well, we did see somebody get eaten in the stairwell on the way here, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe don't
We
take
just-
the stairwell.
Well, we just think since we are all these people
don't-
that we should have access to.
Okay.
Wasn't the elevator not
The
working?
items of our past lives.
One, the elevator's not working. Two,
I hate it
we
when
have
that happens.
people who don't really like the elevators, so.
Okay. Okay.
I also have some general questions if you could answer those about this whole operation. See what the conflict like.
I'm interested in that, but I am in the middle of a meeting. But so just to be
Anything
clear,
about us?
so is it that you guys want for emotional reasons, things that you owned in lives that you think were yours, even though you're not the people who live those lives?
Yes.
Kind of both.
Or is it
That
that you want
is-
weapons?
Which mostly we want something to protect ourselves.
It's both.
So
It's
weapons we can give you no problem.
Oh, we'll just take those.
both. We will take those, but also I would like to learn more about myself.
And if
For
we have
science.
our old weapons.
Do you even have that kind of stuff here?
Well, we're gonna have it's gonna be sort of piecemeal. Those of you who might have. Okay, so first of all, you guys think you're a bunch of different people, is that right?
We
We have the memories of a bunch of different
Yes,
people. We're not
but
quite
no.
sure whether we feel like we are them or that we took their memories.
What did
Yeah.
Dr. Partridge say?
Well,
Well,
she's dead.
Yeah.
Right, but before.
She said it was interesting every time we remembered something.
Yeah, she was really cagey about telling us anything.
Yeah, we
honestly.
tried to get more information and she wouldn't give it to us, which was really frustrating, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like a theme
Which
in this
leads
place,
us-
actually.
Yeah,
wanted to see our old stuff.
exactly.
I see. Okay, so here's the thing. We can give you some weaponry if you want
Okay.
to.
Yes.
That's fine. But getting you your old belongings, we're going to need to have a sort of list of everyone who you say you are.
London will move to a desk and find. Is there paper and a pen?
Octavian can give you a deck
How about
to write.
She'll start
we
writing.
get the weapons right now. We make a list of ourselves. Give that to you. You can figure that out, and we'll come back later for anything you can take out for us. Because we do need to find our friend who got possessed by a ghost very quickly.
Yeah,
Your friend who's possessed by a ghost. Was the
by
ghost
the
Vinny?
creepy one that talks
Yes.
like
Oh,
weird.
no.
yeah.
Guys, that's a real bummer.
Where
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
Vinny be going right now? Do you know?
I'm worried he's going to try to have her play hopscotch.
Oh,
Oh, is there a hopscotch area?
Is that an upsetting euphemism for something?
Well,
yeah.
it is not a euphemism, but it's very upsetting. It's more of
Everything.
that sort of childlike.
Yeah.
All right. So, here's what's going to happen.
London will hand the list over.
You're going to give us this list. Go ahead and give that to Octavian. Octavian, I'm going to authorize them to have some sort of basic protective measures. You know, some of the stuff for, like, if you ever encounter an unformed, that sort of thing.
Is that the screamer?
The unformed, they're sort of these, like, partial souls who have, you know, coagulated into these weird, drawn-out forms with purple robes and...
Is that, Philip, is that the screamers? Or
It
is
sounds
that...
like the screamers from her description.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
I'll hand the notepad to who's nearest? Zurich.
Zurich writes down all his folks.
Would it be possible to streamline the process if I can ask for a specific person's stuff?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're writing on the thing.
Yeah.
Streamlining would basically be write fewer names down.
Okay.
Kind of a thing, yeah.
I'm going to streamline. I'm not going to write everyone's name down. I'm going to...
Okay. She says, all right, well, this is interesting. I will come back later. And when you're here, Octavian, you can let me know when they return. Come back in a few hours. Maybe we'll be able to pull some things for you. See if anything you claim is sort of rightfully yours.
Can we have the weapons?
Yeah, can we get weapons right now?
Sure. Octavian, could you just... And he says...
And we all wrote the list down, right? Or...
Yeah, we'll say you've all written the list down.
Yeah.
You can tell me specifically who. It's not... It's at
Sure.
this point, they're just
Yeah.
kind of pulling stuff. Octavian says, understood, yes. All right, come with me this way. Here, we can sort of just get you all some basic materials here. He sort
Suit
of
up.
leads you over... what?
Suit up.
Suit up. He sort of walks you down like one of the corridors, and you're going to a... This is still like storage facility, but this feels more like active stuff rather than the kind of dusty corridors you were going through earlier.
Do you have backpacks too? We need to like put these suits away.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, I can get you some sort of, I don't know about backpacks, but some duffels and carry bags. That's
anything.
fine. Yeah, there will be even a few of those in this room, and he sort of opens a door. This one you notice is not like a lock. This is like it's like a key code for it rather than a thing. Opens a door.
Can we try to remember the key code? If we see
Anyone who
it?
wants to look at the key code can try to roll a look roll.
Sure.
Yes, London.
Can I get the paper again? I guess I'd have to go back and get it, right?
Yeah, why?
I want to write down who I
good
know
or bad?
Omaha was.
You can have already done that. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Pair of sevens.
So, if you just have a pair, you have not espied the sort of you know a digit or two, but you don't have like the thing. So he'll open the door and kind of say, all right, so here, there's a few here. You can take a few of these bags here, and he just kind of slides you so you're like plastic wrapped, super flat, duffels and things. All right, and then of weaponry, yes, here we go. This is what Andrea was telling us is fine. He sort of pulls out a sort of a kind of like a little case of these, and basically you guys can basically take some stun batons.
Mm-hmm.
And he says these are particularly useful against the unformed.
Okay.
They tend to not like the kind of prod of this sort of, he kind of picks one up and it kind of sizzles, but it's kind of like a little electro prod kind of thing.
Question.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, we saw like a troll up there, and
Oh yes.
I feel like it's not.
Wow, it sounds like things are wild upstairs.
Pretty
Yeah.
crazy up there.
Well, we
You
try to
seem
keep
very
things-
unbothered.
We try to keep things a little more organized down here. So.
Okay. Anything else besides the stun baton? Like, this is all we get, or?
Well, I mean, what else do you want?
Is there anything that would like deter large predators,
Like guns.
or like big sound grenades or something? I don't know. Like what can like deal with like a large person-eating thing?
I think
Lightsabers? Lightsaber
sounds-
nunchucks?
I don't think that's a thing.
lightsaber nunchucks. How about
Maybe a sword? I don't know why. I just feel like I want a sword.
I think I could probably allow you to have a sword. That's fine.
Jakarta scoots away from Montreal.
There's he sort of goes over and says, let's see if we have any, actually we do have a couple of sort of like larger, he'll sort of pull down some, like, basically just gives you a couple of, like, he's like, these are actually some sort of, these are more machetes than swords, but I think that's sort of what you're talking about.
I'll take it.
All right, well, good luck with whatever you're trying to do. I suppose.
Great, thanks. Let's go find your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
Whatever.
She was Oksana's whatever.
Okay.
It
whatever.
wasn't really defined, but they're
Thought
like
that was us.
love.
True
I
love.
don't know. I
You'll
don't
find
know.
love.
I don't. Just shut up. Stop picking on me, and she'll walk away.
Just
Understood.
gonna give her a nice still cutter pat on the head.
Thank you. That was oddly comforting.
So I'll say at that point, you guys will head off to find Omaha. Who knows what happened? You're still trying to support Dallas along with you? Still just...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, could we have? I'm so sorry. Could we have gotten an extra one for Dallas and Omaha when they wake up?
you-
like,
You
you
get
have-
like a wheelchair to like. fucking
Wheelchair
put
they
them
did not
on.
have handy, although actually... I guess
Also,
wheelchair's going to be hard on the stairs.
we
We
intend
get like
to come
a-
back here, right?
get, like,
You
a
intend to
sled.
come back, that's true.
Should we leave Dallas like here?
Would it be safe to leave Dallas here?
Are you asking Octavian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. It just... Yeah, we're going to have you in one of the sort of... We're going to bring a sort of a, Sure, we can leave him in the chamber.
Because you said it's more orderly down
in
here.
the chamber.
Chamber.
Yeah, in one of the sort of, in one of the, the item investigation rooms.
Can we get like a ticket for him?
What's the...
Like a
I
code?
can't think of the term for
We're
the
not
room. Like the...
checking a human.
Like a valet code.
No, we won't be checking him, but he's certainly welcome to sort of. You can. He kind of walks you back, sort of more towards that. Goes into a room. There's basically a room that has like a large table, and it's kind of the kind of room that you. It's a lot of chairs around a table. It's the kind of room you expect they'd bring lots of like banker boxes into.
Just gonna assure London, like, hey, I think we can leave him here, right? We're gonna be chasing Omaha. Can we really just drag Dallas around with us the whole time?
Sure.
If he starts to feel better, he can come find us.
Yeah, we'll be back. We're gonna get Omaha, come back, get our stuff.
Can we leave a note for him?
Absolutely.
He's awake, isn't he? Or is
No, he's
he
not.
unconscious?
He's been passed out. You've been carrying two people this
Oh,
whole time.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is totally unconscious.
So
Just leave him here.
Okay.
I'll write a note saying, "You will be safe here. We will come back for you." Little heart. LZMJ.
Okay.
And then she'll write O at the bottom just so he doesn't suspect anything.
Okay. Oh, parentheses. Understood.
Yeah.
He'll sort of say, oh, we should, do you want us to give him something for his mist exposure?
Yes.
Can you? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh
Wait,
my
can you
god.
give us that?
Yeah. You got anything for us?
Well,
We're
you're,
jacked up.
you're conscious, so no.
Well, yeah,
But
but
we're hurt. We're
hurry.
I mean, you guys can take some of these pastilles if you want. I think you're sort of they're more to kind of
I'll
help you.
take one. This is the weirdest fucking organization I've ever been to.
only been to
I guess
one.
it's the only one. Yeah. She'll eat the pastille.
You're really lowering the bar for the future organizations that we visit. I'm just saying.
Well,
No, they are, not you.
Understood. So yeah, you guys are gonna head off to find Omaha.
Get
Find
Omaha.
Vinny? Cool. So as you guys head out, once you sort of have got off to those sort of stairs, we'll sort of linger with Octavian for a moment. Once he hears the door close and you guys are gone, he grabs the phone and says, "Okay, please ask Andrea very quickly. They've left one of them here. They want him treated for mist, for sort of a mist exposure. He's unconscious. Should I go ahead and I should? Okay, quick. Well, I'll have to go quickly. Okay. Both or just? Oh, all three. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Yes. All right. Very good." He hangs up. And that's where
We
we'll
just
end.
fucking killed him, didn't we?
What did we do? And we left Dallas, the one that Rhiannon won.
Sophia's in the chat, like, never gonna see Dallas again.
Oh, you'll see Dallas again.
Maybe not the rest of us.
Oh, well, in that note.
Guys, we're gonna live.
That's where we'll end tonight's session. Fun times, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Lauren, if only you had stayed out there with just Omaha and Dallas and a ghost.
No.
That would have been so good.
No, thank you.
Great.
No, thank you, please.
Floor 6 is interesting. Do you guys know when you went to floor 6 as your other people?
The only time I can think of, it was like science rooms.
You went down there. I think it was the doll maker took you. You were asking about some sort of stuff and this stuff, and she took you down and she showed you in one of the more highly guarded rooms of that thing. She had to unlock a bunch of doors. She showed you a doll that looked just like the Screamers.
That's right.
A doll that the Guild of Secrets and Top Flight later learned is named Very Bad Joan.
Oh. Yeah, I remember. Damn it.
Also, well, thank you all so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. There's some fun stuff going on here, so this is fun. I will mention, however, that we had our 13th session of Top Flight Tales this past Wednesday, and in that session, at the end, they were rolling with your guys' stuff, and actually, KJ and Pierce did a thing I haven't quite seen happen before, where they both rolled. I had them both roll a d20, and they both rolled a 13 at the same time. And then I rolled a d13, and I rolled a 13. It was so cool. So basically, it was suffice it to say, it was things got wild, and Dracula pulled some people into the Dreadland that he's running in the Top Flight universe. We don't have to deal with it. Probably won't affect you guys. So that was a lot of fun. So thank you for tonight. We will be back next week with more of this. In the meantime, on Sunday we have a Here Be Dragons. On Monday we have a Dreamlands, not Dreadlands. Eventually we'll have a show called Dreadlands. Probably just realized that Dreamlands, Dreadlands. No one will ever confuse those. Just one letter different. So join us for that on Monday. On Wednesday, I think we'll have another Top Flight Tales. A week from tonight, we're back with more of this. Oh yeah, Dreamlands, the vote for Dreamlands. I don't know what people were doing, by the way. On Dreamlands, we on Wednesday I thought everyone was going to start voting for what? Because then next week that means that we wouldn't have totes. And then next week I have to make an acronym that spells Magoats. That's what I thought was going on, but now everyone has suddenly started voting for totes, so I have no idea what's happening. Anyway, no one around me understands what I'm talking about at all, but a few of you in chat probably get what I'm referencing.
Totes my goats.
It's all about acronyms. This week there's an option called Temptress of the Epsilon Sun, and everyone was very excited that spells totes as the acronym for when they vote for it. And then they were like, next week, if this loses, can you do one that also spells Magoats? I was like, now I have to.
Amazing.
Oh no, Sophia, no. You don't want Totes to win, so Totes is here next week, so you can have Totes or Magoats. This week, and then if Totes wins this week, next week is Wat and Mate. I'll have to make something that's MATE, or as the acronym. So, I think Wat's gonna win anyway. But the point is, this is interesting to people in chat. I don't know, whatever. Go to our YouTube to watch old episodes, our Discord to interact with us, our wiki to see all these games go together, interact, all that fun stuff. Follow all of our wonderful players on their socials and such. Do we have anyone to thank in chat tonight?
We just have the chat to thank for being and just being great.
Thank you for being a chat. Travel down the road, that's where it's at. This is the Golden Girls theme song, but I changed so many words. Anybody want to plug any stuff they're up to out in the world?
Yeah, read my webcomic, Travelers of Talaria. It's a fantasy comic, so if you're into D&D, you're probably into that.
There you go. Go to their About page, and you'll see all their stuff they do.
Zane's Trees, if you like bonsai, get it. And follow my YouTube, because I'm getting my YouTube going.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any events?
Or long form videos. Oh.
No.
Oh, no. Well, there you go. Well, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. We appreciate all of you being here. Thank you, players. We'll see how things go next time. We'll see what fun Omaha's body gets into. Oh, if you are in LA, come. And if you're in LA and you're watching this before tomorrow night, which is which will be May 18th, 2024, go to the Star Trek Burlesque show that Liv is performing in. If you also like Borg Queen / 7 of 9 fan fiction, that's hot. Liv, I worry that I didn't sell that very well, and I do apologize if I didn't express. It's a Star Trek Burlesque is the point.
Sexy voice. Do it in somebody else's voice.
Understood.
Do it in the Soldier of Fortune voice.
Oh no, I was gonna do it in Vinny the Fink's voice.
I was gonna say.
I think everyone should go and watch some burlesque tomorrow night in the LA area if you like Star Trek and you like to watch people dancing, and it's very sort of fun, and I'm supposed to say in all caps, lesbians.
I don't like this voice. I'm boycotting this channel.
I love it.
I'm leaving.
Isn't it's worse than baby talk?
Completely unrelated, Philip. I'm not going to be here for the next all weeks.
Yeah, for the next ever. Yeah.
The next ever.
Vinny's around. The Soldier of Fortune would sort of just say, if you're a nerd and you like Star Trek, there's one saving grace. Somehow hot girls are nerds now, and they do burlesque and dress up like those nerd characters, and that part's pretty cool. Lesbians. Because it was all caps. Oh, well. Okay. Well, that's what happened. Yes, but yeah, check that out. I'm sure on Liv's socials you can find out where all that is, and it's cool stuff. So, thank you all for watching tonight. This was a lot of fun. The Dread Clock has advanced. Thanks to so many roles chosen tonight, so we're going to have a lot of fun. Until next time, my dear friends, have a dreadful night.
Ooh.